everybody, it's Sam with Sam Can Do, and today we are doing something really cool. I'm very excited to share the project I've been working on. If you know me, if you know me in my actual real life, you would know that I am undyingly dedicated, in love, obsessed with Houston native Tobe Nwigwe. Like, I stan so hard. It's kind of funny how I ended up like loving Tobe Nwigwe's music, because I was living across the street from White Oak. I heard this sound and I was like, what is this artist? And I like closed my eyes. This is like years ago. And I'm like, what the heck is happening? This is so beautiful. I'm so amazed. And then I just start looking who's playing. I find out it's Tobe Nwigwe, and then I look up his music and I was like, this is so incredible. And he was from Houston and he loves Houston. He's from the SWAT. I'm from the Seat, which is less cool. I'm from Southeast. Well, he's from Southwest Alief, Texas. I'm from Southeast, South Houston. I don't know. We don't have as cool of a name, but we do. I'm not gonna do gang signs on my channel. Let's not do it today. Also, I have Lily working with me today for the first time, so if I'm looking at someone, I'm not just alone in a room staring at a camera for once. I just love that he loves Houston, because I love Houston so much. So he has a song came out. People who have been sleeping on Tobe and all of his glory have been chiming in to hear his song, Try Jesus.
Try Jesus, not me, 'cause I throw hands.
So what I wanted to do was I wanted to make a sign that said, Try Jesus, not me. It was a beautiful piece of art that I could have in my home. This is the thing, you might have gathered this if you've been around this channel for a while. I'm actually not that great of a graphic designer. I have an eye for things. I just prefer if somebody else does it. I'm able to do it. I can make it happen. But it's not really my jam. So I am so excited to share my newest affiliate partner, which is Creative Market, which is not a thing where someone's like, oh my gosh, I love this kind of mattress, and they just got it for the first time. Like, that's not the situation. I've been using Creative Market for years, and they are one of the most incredible companies. So for people like me who don't have a lot of creative, illustrative talent, don't like stealing things from people, and want to support artists. I just touched the microphone if that was an issue. I'm so sorry. I just bought an amazing kit that has like 80 different t-shirt poster designs. So on Creative Market, you can buy illustrations, graphic design pieces, presets, anything that you can use creatively, and you can pay the artist through this website. And you can not only get like personal use licenses, you can get commercial licenses. So you can make things with your Glowforge that you can sell over and over and over again. So this is the kit I bought. I think it's called like 80 vintage t-shirt designs. And I came up with this design that says, Try Jesus, not me. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I downloaded this kind of pack that has all these pieces in it. And I started to edit the words to change it from, you know, the filler word that it had to the lyrics of the song that I wanted to be in it. Sometimes even then I struggle, and I have a clip that I'll show you of me really, really struggling, like sitting at my computer, yelling out not very Christian words because I just could not figure out how to change this file. How mad was I just now?
You want me to be honest?
Actually, could you be me just now with his little, not the expletives that I used?
No, if I can't use the expletives, then no, I ain't going to try.
Come on, just try without the expletives. What the amount of...
I just don't understand why it's not working. It should be working right now. Let me call your sister. If she didn't answer, I hung up on her because I found what I needed.
It's so true. It's so frustrating. So there is a learning curve of editing a pre-made file with your own text, with your own images. There's lots of tutorials out there to teach you how to do it. There's even information like when you buy a kit like that to tell you how to set it up. But I just sat there and struggled by myself for a long time until I figured it out. But alas, I did figure it out. And even then, it's still 100% easier than me sitting down the computer, trying to figure out a design that doesn't exist and making it like totally from scratch, which I honestly don't think that would be possible for me. I'm really not that great with Illustrator. I love Photoshop. I love making things. I'm able to do it if I have to do it. But then I cut it out in the Glowforge. I decided on 3 different types of materials. Let me grab them. Other than that, Dr. Pepper got me, man. Like so burpy. So I used 3 different mediums to make my sign that I designed here, which you'll probably by now have already seen the design that I put together. I decided that I wanted a backing made out of maple plywood, one of my faves. So that's this. I've already engraved away the barcode, but it's kind of medium. I don't know why I'm showing you this. These are things that look like nothing when I hang them up. But anyway, this is medium maple plywood from glowforge.com. You can buy it from there. Then I have one of my favorite materials of all time, medium clear acrylic, and then black medium acrylic, all from glowforge.com. The cool thing is if you get a Glowforge, you refer somebody to get a Glowforge, which I do with you all the time. I do with you guys all the time. You can actually use those referral credits towards buying materials like this, and you actually get to keep, I think, like 10% more of them if you use them on the website. And I put them in the Glowforge. I did them at proof grade. All my acrylics I always cut at 130 speed, full power. If I'm having trouble, I'll just set it to 2 passes. And then on the wood, I do it proof grade. I just add a pass to it because I hate dealing with them not cutting all the way through. I always struggle with beta not cutting all the way through. So I usually add a pass or lower the speed so it's a little bit slower. Put it in there, and then I did something that's totally different. I'm obsessed with TikTok. I'm obsessed with TikTok crafts, and I have not stopped hearing about this stuff. Boop. This is UV resin, hard type. I don't know if there's a soft type. I don't know. This is the first one that I found on Amazon. Also, my nails are done. This is such a rare occasion.
That is not correct.
Resin. So you basically pour this on something, and then you use this. Oh, wow, that's weird. When it's like this, it looks white, but this is a black light. This sets the UV resin. So I put a little topper on it, on this, dripped it, and I actually used it as an adhesive. This is a new thing that I've never done before, but it worked extremely well. Now, it doesn't work if you're putting like a black acrylic and a black acrylic together. You can't glue those together with resin because you have to have the UV to see it. So what I did is I took the cutouts of the black pieces of the sign, put the clear pieces in, and I used the resin to fuse them together, and it was really great. And I feel like I didn't end up having a lot of like weird splotchiness underneath from using something like a Gorilla Glue or things like that. So I spent a long time, as you'll see here in this this long time lapse here, I put all the pieces together. One thing I regret about this project is that cutting out all of the letters, I cut out these teeny tiny letters, and honestly, it kind of morphed some of the smaller pieces and smaller letters. Let me see if I have any examples. When you get to like super fine detail, and this is like, what, 1/4 of an inch? See how little this is? Okay, it's really, really tiny. So there's a tiny little letter here. And it starts to like morph with the detail. The detail starts to go away. Like this is the letter B. Anyway, you start to lose because basically in between when you're cutting acrylic, like if these are 2 pieces of acrylic, when you cut the lines, there is a little space kind of taken away from where the acrylic, I guess it melts or evaporates. The laser like burns it away in the air. That's what we're breathing in, I guess. You just kind of lose the detail. Yeah, there's a really good example. Black is smarter than clear. Maybe I should have thought of that in the beginning. So I wish I would have made the whole thing a little bit bigger scale, because I think I would have kept a lot of the detail on all of the colors, things like that. But I'm really happy with what I came out with, and this is it. So, let me put it in front of my face. I think the camera just really likes my face. Or books. It always likes to focus on other books. I really love the shininess of the black acrylic. I love the way that the letters look. We'll get closer shots in a second, Lily. But so it says Toby 2020. Try Jesus, not me. because I throw hands, or cause I throw hands. It says Nwigwe down here. And then the second part of the song says, try Jesus, not me, because I fight. And just so you know, I don't choose to fight. I don't fight. I don't think I've been in a fight since I was in high school. But like if I had to, I would. So don't try me, try Jesus. But I see y'all trying me in the comments all the time. You are some hateful. But some of the hate comments I actually really, really like. They bring me a lot of joy. So if they're really creative and you can actually roast me in a creative way, I challenge you because I enjoy it. One not creative but seriously strange hate comment I get was this guy said I was as worthless as a boar's teat. And part of me thinks like boar's teats have some kind of use for boar babies. That's what I think of when I feel down. I say, you know what? I do have some kind of use. It's just not impactful for everyone. But this is a sign. And so you can make any kind of sign you want. How fun is this that you can sell signs that say really silly things, really fun things? I just love it. But you can see when you look at the letters, it lost a little bit of like exactness, precision, and like detail because of where the letters didn't cut completely perfectly. But still, I'm so happy. And how I would suggest styling something like this is you can do a couple different things. If you make yourself like a fun sign, I would say either get a shelf that you're styling, sit it like a wall hanging shelf, sit it on the shelf, lean it back as a display like that, or take a frame, like any kind of frame, take the glass out, maybe cut a piece of wood on your Glowforge that exactly fits, glue this in the middle. And like, if you had a perfectly square frame, that'd be a really cool way to style this. I'm gonna take this to work and put it on my shelf there, lean it back, and it's gonna be styled at work for all of my colleagues to know, like, don't try me, because they are some trifling people in my office. Yeah, that was today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. This is how you do a sign like this. If y'all have any questions about Creative Market, throw them down in the comments. I have a referral code that you can actually buy this whole font pack or this whole creative pack, and you get a little bit of a discount if you use my code. As always, you can get $500 off a Glowforge Pro, $250 off a Plus, and $100 off a Basic if you use my code. Thank y'all so much for using those. I really appreciate you coming, and I'm really glad that Lily's here behind the camera. You can't see her, but she's here, and hopefully now that I have some help, I can put out more videos. I'm so glad you were here. Comment down below. It's a free way to help me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Oh my God, I just hit 3,000 subscribers, and I don't even know what to do or celebrate. Should we celebrate? Thank you so much. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Love you. Goodbye.